Hello, friends, and welcome to Email Marketing Thursday. I'm your host, Kerry. Knoll. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. How often should you email your list? If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button and bell notification. And if you like this video and get some good value out of it, please hit the like and thumbs up as well, whether you're watching this on YouTube, Facebook, or on LinkedIn. And as always, feel free to share this with anyone that might benefit from it or find it of interest. And leave me a comment. Love to hear where you're from or what you're up to. And even if you just want to say hi. So hi. So let me just tell you a little bit about this subject, right? So this is how often should you email your list? And the answer, it depends. And I know it's not the answer you were probably hoping for or looking for, but it really does just depend on a few factors, right? So namely, what is it you're actually communicating about to your list? In my case here, I'm just going to show you a little bit of an example. I send out a daily email to my list about this daily lives that I'm going live like right now, right? So this is just a daily reminder, shows them what I had done the previous week on this particular day, gives them an opportunity to tune in today, reminds them to tune in today an hour before I actually do this. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't, but it just depends. So this email goes out every single day. And then I have another daily email that goes out to everybody at 8 a.m. So an hour before that for the most part, unless I'm doing a promotion. If I'm doing a promotion, then this will be paused. I'll make it inactive, and then I will do an automation where I have a promotion going on. So I'm mailing at least 2 times a day normally. You cannot really mail too much. That's kind of my rule of thumb. There is not really a set number of too many emails, but there is too few. If you don't email enough, people tend to forget. They tend not to tune in as much, etc. If you email too much, you might lose a few subscribers. But here's the thing: if those folks decide to unsubscribe, they were going to unsubscribe anyway, eventually. So a lot of times they're just looking at it as an excuse or a reason. Now, of course, if you bombarded them with a gazillion emails and they're just not interested, then that is a whole nother story. But that's probably where part of the unsubscribe thought process comes into play. Are you communicating with them with what they want to hear, what they're actually interested in? If that's the case, again, it won't matter how many times you email them. They would be looking forward to hearing from you to gather the insight you may have to share with them, or whatever the case may be. So too many, not really. There's not such a thing, in my opinion, but too few, there definitely is. You definitely want to be mailing at least once a day. That's what I would think is a good practice in order to stay, top of mind and to communicate well with the people on your list. So when you're doing a promotion, you might even mail them more than once a day, specifically if something is of importance or value, or there's a timeline on when it's available, how long it's available, etc. So like you're talking about the 4-day cash machine that Frank Kern had invented or created, I think, a few years ago. You would mail like 3 times on the first day to see if they have any interest in the subject matter about that particular offer. And then if they click through, or they did something that took some kind of behavioral action within that email, they would continue on with getting additional emails over the next 3 days. If they didn't, they wouldn't get any additional email. The second day, usually just email them once. The third day, email them once. And then on the fourth day, he would email them 4 to 6 times, depending on how much he wanted to mail them and how often he decided to do it, based on the timeline of when his first mail to the time when the actual offer closes. And the reason we mail so heavily on the final day or the fourth day of any particular offer is because people tend to procrastinate and not take any action until they absolutely need to take it anyway. So you need to send them additional reminders in order for them not to miss the opportunity that they do want, or that they've just been pushing off and putting off to the last minute. So that's why the 4-day cash machine works so well, and you should be implementing it in your business too. So it's okay to mail 3 to 4 times a day when doing a promotional offer, for sure. And definitely want to be mailing at least once a day with some good stories or good value-driven type emails to help folks out. Okay. So that's it. That's all I have for you today. I just wanted to share that with you. And in case you had any questions about, you have an email list, you're maybe new to email marketing, you're not quite sure how often you should be mailing, mail them at least once a day. Don't be afraid to mail them twice a day, specifically of something of interest or value to provide them over and over again. And that's exactly in line with what they had opted in for initially. and they want to hear from you, they'll tune in, they'll open, they'll read, they'll be happy to hear from you. If, of course, they're not, because it doesn't fit within their views anymore of what they're interested in, they will unsubscribe, and that's okay. You want people who are not going to open or interact with you to unsubscribe. That's why we do our list cleansing from time to time, and we basically don't mail anyone who doesn't open an email within the last 30 days. And we're real stringent upon that because we want the best deliverability as possible. Lots of big words there, and I can't quite get them out this morning. So anyway, I appreciate you for tuning in. Thanks so much. As always, please hit that subscribe button, bell notification on YouTube if you're watching this there. If you like this video and got some good value out of it, please hit the like or thumbs up as well. I'd appreciate that if you're watching this on LinkedIn or on Facebook. And as always, please feel free to share this with anyone who might benefit from it or find it of interest. And leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you and see how things are going in your world. Okay, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you right back here again tomorrow. Take care.